It was one of the hardest things I've done in my life, really.
Last summer, Linvoy Primus and Darren Moore walked along the Great Wall of China for charity, though Darren wasn't too keen to cross this river.
Darren pulled me to one side. He said, "Lynn, I'm not going, man." He said, "Lynn, I'm not touching that water. Look at that water." He said, "Anything could be in there." Wayne Jacobs held onto his back and he was like trying to laugh but being serious. "Jakes, get off, man, don't mess about, you know." So eventually he got across and he went, "Lynn, how did we do that, man? Look how dirty that is." He said, "I might have cuts and everything on my feet."
They raised £50,000, which is helping to build an orphanage in India as we speak. The walk was organised by Faith and Football, as religion plays a big part in Linvoy's life. Not that it interested him as a kid, mind you.
I was going to church as well on Sundays, and believe me, church was the last place I wanted to be on Sundays. It was, you know, I just found it so boring.
During a speech at Fratton Park last week, for those thinking of turning to Christianity, he revealed that he nearly gave up football when he was in contract negotiations with Reading 7 years ago.
I just wanted to, you know, feel wanted. That was the main thing, and because I didn't feel wanted, I wondered, you know, was life really, you know, was life as a football all it was cut out to be? It looks great, it looks glamorous, but you know, there was a lot going on that wasn't like that. So that's when I, you know, fell out of love with football. You know, we set targets of what we want. We want a nice house, we want a nice car, we want things in place, we want to be able to go on holiday. These are the material things. You know, you want your children to be healthy, strong, you want your marriage to be great. You get those things and it's like, well, we've got all this, now what? At about 28, made a decision to go to church. And, you know, I went there and the church that I went to was so different from what I was used to. There's a lot of freedom, and for the first time I heard, you know, that, you know, how Jesus can change your life.
Do you get stick from opposing team on the pitch?
No, not from opposing teams, from a couple of lads I do every now and again, especially when I start speaking to like one or two of the others about different things that have gone on, you know, I get a little bit of stick then, they're like, "What are you trying to convert him for?" and all that.
And he's not alone.
In the team now, there's 7 players who are Christians, and we meet together, we pray before games, you know, we meet up once a week and have you know, study the Bible, have prayer sessions, talk about life. And there's even a Monday night, once a month, Pray Up Pompey meeting where the guys meet together, pray for the football club. So, you know, so there's all sorts going on.
Pray Up Pompey, nice to see
Pray Up Pompey,
making
yeah.
headlines as well, nice touch there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think people will be surprised to hear there's players, you know, 5 or 6, 7 players heading off to have a pray before a game.
Yeah, that's it, and it is unusual, but you know, we don't find it unusual. We believe that's the thing to do. And we don't pray for wins, by the way.
You leave that to the fans.
Yeah.
The fans' prayers were answered at the start of the season as the team went top and didn't concede in their first 5 games. The defence has been outstanding, in no small part due to the understanding of the centre-half pairing, who have played together before, many, many moons ago.
I've got to go back a few years now, about 20 years, but I think it was about 10, 11, up to the age of 12. We played in the same district team, Newham Schools, and you know, he was a star then. He was a year younger, playing in our age group, and you know, he just looked comfortable. He didn't, you know, he just had an air about him. Does things good with both feet. I think he played up front as well, so he's you know, the top striker at the time. He was a big lad then, and he, you know, he's just gone on from strength to strength. But you know, he doesn't remember me. Whenever I brought it out, he don't remember. So so I've got no photos to prove it to him either. But I always remind him. I used to say, "Look, I used to supply your goals," you know. So, he don't remember that.
What's it like playing alongside him now?
Good, really good. Like I say, he's a confident guy, gets on, does his job well, helps you out by talking. I tried to help him out by doing his running, and heading.
But in the last couple of games, they've conceded and lost.
We were very disappointed with the all-round performance. We probably, you know, obviously didn't deserve that penalty against us. The first goal we could have done something about. And, you know, to not really create as much as we have done and, you know, really test their keeper, you know, is a bit disappointing. So in a way, it's a good thing that we're disappointed because the standard we set ourselves, we don't want to slip from that, and we've got a chance to put it right this weekend.
He says his faith has helped him step up to every challenge he's had to face at the club, and it helps put everything in perspective.
By chance anything happened to me in my football career that cut it short, then, you know, I'd probably be a bit frustrated and not understand why, but I still have a peace that's what was supposed to happen, and to have that peace, I couldn't ask for anything else, and that's helped me so much in the last few years of my life.
And they'll be doing another walk for charity as soon as this season's over.
I often come back and think to myself, if this is what I could do for the rest of my life, I'd love to do it, and I really believe that that's going to be a big part of my life when I finish football, that I'll be going to different countries, helping children.
And there'll be some kids somewhere in the world who'll be very grateful that he will.